We're back here live, the start of the second quarter. It's Marion ball. Tied at 12 after Kane Young hit the big three to end the quarter. As Marion had gone on a 10-0 run, but Harrisburg scored 5 straight to end the quarter and tie it up at 12. Marion has their starters back in to start the quarter. It's Anthony, Simmons, Cole, Hickey, and Rogowski. Excuse me. Anthony inside to Hickey for 2. Hickey's gotten a couple of those tonight. He's got 4. And Marion leads 14-12 in a close game so far.
Good
It's been
patience.
a game of runs so far. Harrisburg started strong, then Marion went on a run, then Harrisburg came back with a run.
Good patience that time by Marion. Found the best possible shot.
Young falls down with it, comes to Ellis. He slashes to the basket, up over Hickey, no good. Rebound ran, out to Young, swings it to Murphy. Murphy up over Hickey, no good. Hickey with another rebound. Hickey, an early candidate for our Hub Recreation Center Player of the Game. Anthony cut off, swings to Cole. Now to Simmons on the right wing. Simmons has been quiet so far. Cut off, throws it out to Anthony on the left wing. Gets a screen from Hickey. Kicks out, Rogowski over Ellis for 3, no good. Rebound Young, stolen by Cole. Cole with another heads-up play. And another Harrisburg turnover against Marion's pressure leads to a basket for Cole, who's also a candidate for a player of the game. He's got 6, all off steals and layups. Ellis over 2 defenders, rims in. Jalen Ellis has 3 for Harrisburg.
He's a good-looking player.
Rogowski on the right wing. Sets up the offense now to Cole, now to Anthony on the left wing. Couple subs waiting to check in for Harrisburg at the next dead ball. Cole, shot fakes, gives to Simmons. Swings to Hickey on the left wing, finds a cutting Cole. Up over Young, gets his shot blocked, gets it back, tries again and scores. Kyan Cole with 8. One of his best games of the early season.
Hickey and Cole switching spots that time. Hickey feeding Cole on the post, and Kyan showed he knows what to do with it down there.
Marion up 4. Junius Thomas will check in for Marion at the next dead ball. Here's Rand, spins over Simmons, short. Rebound comes to Simmons. Simmons still looking for his first points on the offensive end. Playing good defense and rebounding though on the other end. Anthony slips in for 2. Nobody stepped over to stop ball, and Reese Anthony knew what to do as he gets a layup, now gets a steal, misses it, and rebound comes to Ellis. Harrisburg down 6, trying to hang around. And a foul from behind as Anthony got too aggressive, trying to force another steal.
Yeah, Reese with 3 steals already in this game, playing well. This is the best we've seen him play yet this season, and he hasn't played badly. He's again with a mask on his face, playing with a broken nose, and such a hard-nosed player, but really good first step that he was able to show that on that last score that he had.
Ball inbounded to Ellis. He'll set up the offense as Harrisburg works left to right. 4.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Handoff to Mann. They swing it to Ryder. Now to Mann. Handoff to Rand. Into the game is Questel. He has it out by the Marion M. Gives to Ellis on the left wing. And now a foul on Junius Thomas, who just checked in. Curry will check back in with his 2 fouls. So Marion will go Thomas, Curry, Rogowski, Simmons, and Hickey.
Marion has outscored Harrisburg 8-2 so far in this quarter.
Man on the Marion M. Gets a high ball screen. Slashes to the basket. Up, no good. Rebound comes to Questel. Harrisburg will get another chance. Harrisburg's really slowed the pace. Curry tipped it out. Ball still loose. Comes to Curry in transition. Curry with the man to beat. No good. Simmons is there to tip it in for his first points. Marion's opened up an 8-point lead. Marion's outscored Harrisburg 10-2 here in the second quarter. Ellis draws a foul. This one will go against Thomas, who's picked up 2 quick ones since coming in. Here's a replay of Reese Anthony's layup moments ago. Harrisburg didn't step over, and Reese Anthony got right to the basket. Those replays courtesy of Austin Dixon, Southern Illinois, Williamson County, Saline County, FCA. Harrisburg's only scored 2 points in this quarter. They're really struggling offensively to find any sort of rhythm. There's Rand, no good. Rebound Simmons. Simmons in a hurry with it the other way. Ahead to Rogowski. Backing down Quistel. Gets in the paint. Tough shot, and he's fouled. Former Marion coach Shane Hawkins in attendance, scouting on behalf of Carterville. Carterville might see Harrisburg at next week's El Dorado Holiday Tournament. Rogowski hits the first free throw. Rogowski's been quiet by his standards. He has just 5. He had a big game the other night when we were here against Mattoon and had 28.
And that's Marion's first free throw attempt of the game.
Rogo hits them both, and Marion's opened up a 10-point lead, outscoring Harrisburg 12-2 so far here in the second quarter. Harrisburg's got to get going, and they're in jeopardy of getting blown out. Another Harrisburg turnover. Rogowski ahead in transition to Anthony. Draws a foul, and they'll go back to the line. Marion really forcing the issue now, as they started off slow but have really turned it on here in the second quarter. Foul was on Chandler Quistel. That's 2 on him. Marion's got into Harrisburg's bench a little bit. Harrisburg does not have very much depth. Anthony misses the first free throw.
Checking in for the Bulldogs, number 21, Jalen Ellis.
And Reese would probably tell you the mask probably is the hardest when you're shooting the ball. Really messes with your depth perception. Missed them both. Rebound comes to Ryder. Gives to Mann. Marion still with the pressure. It's given Harrisburg all sorts of fits. Lots of Bulldog turnovers here in this first half. Marion sends a double team. Harrisburg gets out of it. Ellis thought about the 3, thinks better of it. Now he goes inside. Up over Blue, and good defense, but a better shot. Owen Rand, 6'4", senior, gets a basket to stop the bleeding, and it's 24-16. Marion by 8. Harrisburg trying to rally like they did in the first quarter to tie it before halftime. Rogowski. Tough 3, no good. The rebound comes to Rand, who goes to Mann. Ellis the other way now. Gets it across the half line.
Every time Rogowski goes up for a shot, it seems like he's got Ellis in his face. Now here he returns the favor by tying him up.
Entering the lineup for the Wildcats, number 33, Reese Hickey.
Jump ball will stay Harrisburg ball. Simmons will check back in for Marion. Gets to the table just in time. It'll be Anthony, Curry, Simmons, Hickey, and Cole. Mann, guarded closely by Cole. Cole nearly knocked it loose. He's had a couple steals and runouts tonight. Nearly had another one, almost has another one. But ends up forcing a turnover, and Kyan Cole's defensive pressure tonight has really given Harrisburg fits.
Yeah, our guards have a real knack for harassing the other team's guards and picking up a steal, and in that case, just basically forcing a turnover, rattling the player so that he lost the ball out of bounds on his own. There's Curry now.
When Curry's in, Marion likes him to initiate the offense, and that's why as he gets inside for a basket, and it's back to a 10-point Marion advantage. Ellis across the half line. Out to the Marion M. Harrisburg trying to slow the pace. They're down 10. They've been outscored in this quarter 14-4. We were tied at 12 after 1. Young forces a 3. Foul on the rebound, and it will stay Harrisburg ball.
Andy Fehrenbacher can't like that last shot attempt. That was kind of a prairie threw up there for no good reason.
.55 seconds to go before halftime. We'll have our Johnny Logan College halftime show coming up to you during the break. Ellis guarded closely by Anthony. Marion's done a good job keeping Ellis in check. He only has 3. Man with it out near the Marion M. Harrisburg really can't get much going offensively right now as Marion's pressure is really causing them to get out of their flow. And now a foul as Marion, which has forced some steals, is getting maybe a little bit aggressive now. And Harrisburg will go to the line as Marion just picked up their 5th team foul, which triggers, of course, the two foul shots for the bonus rule that went into effect last year. At the line is Owen Rand, the 6'4" senior. First free throw is good. He has 5 points, trailing Young, who has 6 for team high honors. Harrisburg trying to keep it within single digits heading into halftime. That will help as it's now an 8-point game with 37 seconds to go. We'll see how Marion plays the clock here. Anthony walks it up. Looks like Marion's going to try to hold for one. Curry out with it, goes side to side. Gets a screen from Simmons. 15 on the clock now. Threw it away, but Marion catches a break as it hits the backboard and falls in Hickey's hands.
Well, he had Simmons under the basket. That ball got tipped, almost got tipped into the basket, and then Hickey took the opportunity.
Harrisburg throws up a wild shot. No good, and Marion will head into the break up 10, 28-18. We'll have our Johnny Logan College halftime show for you when we come back. This is live Marion High School basketball is presented by the Swinford Media Group with help from Watermark Auto Group, Johnny Logan College, the Illinois National Guard, and our other fine sponsors.
Welcome to Wit Wisdom, located at 202 North Market in downtown Marion, Illinois. We're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 5. Stop in and check out our spirit wear, custom tees, embroidery services, and more, all in a historical boutique setting. Check us out anytime online at www.witandwisdomstore.com.
Want to know one of the best ways to show your Saluki pride? I'm Luke Martin, voice of the SIU Salukis and proud owner of a Banterra Saluki Visa debit card. Being able to use a Saluki branded debit card with no fees at more than 55,000 ATMs and special Saluki offers is a perk. Knowing that my transactions go towards supporting SIU is a win. Plus, Banterra is the bank that you want as a partner. Stop by a Banterra branch for details. Banterra is a proud supporter of regional athletics. Member FDIC.
Contact Kenya Garner for an auto quote today.
Hi, I'm Tyler Young with the Print Shop here in Marion. We're on the square. We just got done doing some perforated vinyl here at Swinford Publications. So this is the vinyl that you can see out, but people can't see in, and it gives a nice little look and feel to a number of different kinds of businesses. So come see us at the Print Shop. We're at 1112 North Carbon, next to AutoZone behind Hardee's.
Do you feel like your business is sinking in accounting and payroll work? Are business taxes and confusing technology dragging you down? Call the experts at Kemper CPA Group. We'll answer your questions and give you the tools to keep your business afloat.
Hey, we're back here live at Wilson Gym. This is our Johnny Logan College Why Would You Go Anywhere Else halftime show. As the Marion Wildcats lead the Harrisburg Bulldogs 28-18 in a non-conference game. Marion 7-2, Harrisburg 6-2, and for one quarter, outscoring Harrisburg 16-6 in the second period to open up this 10-point halftime lead. It will be Marion ball to start the second half with a chance to add to that lead. Let's go inside the numbers and bring you some halftime stats. Our stats, as always, on these Marion Star Wildcat Game Day streams. Brought to you by our stats sponsors, our friends over at Kemper CPA Group LLP, our official stats and numbers sponsor all school year long on our Marion Star live streams. Leading the way for the Marion Wildcats offensively, who you got, Dad?
Yeah, so Cayenne Cole is got 8 points to lead the Cats, 4 in each quarter. Benefit of 3 steals and a few others where he forced turnovers. And but the point I made about him being so good at being able to get a steal and then get a break and then finish on that break, showing tonight as he leads Marion with 8 points. Behind him, Caden Rogowski, six points on the night. He's been defended tightly by Jalen Ellis for Harrisburg. Jalon, we'll get that right. And yet Caden still got 6 points. Reese Anthony playing a good game so far. 4 points. Overlooked Race Hickey has 6 points, 4 rebounds. But Reese Anthony's 4 points, three steals as well. And Cam Curry, the sophomore, has 2, as does the junior Ethan Simmons. For Harrisburg, they are led by Caden Young with 6 points. Owen Rand has 4. Jalon Ellis, got it, has 3. And Adrian Mann has 3. Harrisburg 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Marion 2 for 4 so far. And of course, with the 12-12 score after the end of the first quarter, Marion has had a much better second quarter than Harrisburg. Harrisburg looking at a lot of turnovers right now. Marion looking at a lot of steals. Marion's had a few turnovers themselves that kind of typically do with their hectic style of play. But this is good evidence as to why that style of play works so well for them, because their guards really harass the other team's backcourt into turnovers. And a lot of times Marion just gets a lot more shots off than the opponent does.
Looking ahead, let's talk about what Marion will do next week when they go to the Taylorville Boys Basketball Holiday Tournament, sponsored by People's Bank and Trust. It'll be a different field than Marion's used to seeing, as the purple pool will feature Taylorville, Jacksonville, Limestone, and Sterling. Marion will be in the gold pool with the likes of Comer, Galesburg, and Rochester. Marion will open play on Thursday, December 26th, the day after Christmas at 4 o'clock, with a clash against Comer. That'll be the third game of the day, following Rochester, Galesburg, Limestone, Sterling, and Taylorville and Jacksonville. Marion will come back on the 27th and play twice. They will play Galesburg at 10:30 a.m. before coming back later that evening and playing Rochester at 5:30. That will set up crossover games, as the top team from the purple pool will play the top team from the gold pool in the championship game at 6 p.m. Other matchups, 4 versus 4, 3 versus 3, 2 versus 2 will be held at 12, 2, and 4 p.m. So a chance for Marion to play a lot of games over Christmas break and get out and play some other competition. Of course, there's not as many big school Christmas tournaments in this area anymore, with the Carbondale Holiday Tournament being no longer. Marion had its own holiday tournament for a couple years. Of course, the last couple years we saw the Route 13 Christmas Classic that Marion tried to get going, co-hosting with Carbondale, but they found a home up at Taylorville last year, and they'll be going back up to that area and trying to take this momentum and this winning streak, which looks like it might go up to as many as 7 games heading into the break if they can hold on here tonight.
Yeah, we missed the old Carbondale Holiday Tournament. I mean, that used to be so much fun. Marion was, one of the anchor teams in that for so many years, playing at the SIU Arena. And as the years went by, you saw the attendance dwindle more and more. I don't know what it is about our generations and younger, but not as many folks get out and just want to spend 3 days in a row all day long at a holiday tournament like they used to. But
well, and a lot of teams, Pinckneyville now has their own Christmas tournament that took some of the smaller schools. Pinckneyville is another one of those staple teams. Pinckneyville now has their own Christmas tournament that has Murfreesboro and Pinckneyville and some of those other schools. Meridian, that you used to see year after year in the Carbondale Holiday Tournament. Herrin's now in the El Dorado Holiday Tournament. Herrin for years would play in the Carbondale Tournament. Carterville's over at El Dorado, so Cesar has one as well. Those smaller schools wanting to kind of play other smaller schools, and that kind of killed the Carbondale Holiday Tournament, as it used to feature the single A bracket, the double A bracket, and then they would have the crossover for the Carbondale Holiday Tournament Plus Championship. But that is a thing of no more. Dan Cross, of course, had his Illinois Get Down showcase last weekend as kind of the modern version of it, but that's just a one-day event and doesn't feature a bracket or any sort of official champion. We're going to go ahead and take a quick timeout. We'll be back for the second half right after this. It'll be Marion Ball leading Harrisburg 28-18 here live on the Marion.
Hi Wildcat fans, I'm Brad Poole, president of the Watermark Auto Group. I invite you to come experience the fastest, friendliest, and fairest car buying in our little corner of the world. Our friendly sales representatives will provide you in writing with our best price, trade value, monthly payments, all within minutes of your request. No pressure, no hurdles, no tricks, and no surprises. Experience the Watermark difference for yourself at Watermark Ford Hyundai or Watermark Nissan of Marion. Fast, friendly, fair. That's Watermark.
Marion moves left to right now in front of their own bench as they start the second half, back with Anthony, Cole, Hickey, Rogowski, and Simmons. Cole had a strong first half, trying to pick up where he left off. Gives to Simmons, who was quiet in the first half. Missed the elbow jumper. Rebound comes to Adrian Mann for Harrisburg. In a hurry with it. Gives it to Rand. Now to slashing Ellis. Up over Hickey. Shot blocked. Out of bounds, and it will stay Harrisburg basketball. Race Hickey's altered and challenged a few shots in the paint tonight.
Yeah, 2 blocks and at least 3 more that were seriously altered.
Marion with another steal. Ahead in transition. Cole ahead of the pack.
Nice. Very smooth break. You can tell these are all seniors on the court right now, the way they play together and play smart.
Harrisburg has all seniors as well, but it's not working as well in their favor as they're down 12. And to Marion's credit, Marion's group has been together a little bit longer. Harrisburg trying to still mix in some transfers. Young to inbound. Gets it back. 3. Short, rebound Hickey. Hickey ahead to Cole. All the way untouched for 2 to the rim.
That's 12 points on the night for Cayenne.
He's trying to win his first Hub Recreation Center Player of the Game honors of the season. Didn't get a chance to win one in football before he got hurt. Harrisburg down 14. Now that won't help as they get called for an illegal screen, and that will result in a turnover. And this is a Harrisburg team, Dad, that blew out Massac County last night.
Yeah, and I'm afraid a lot of people are doing that right now. Marion blew them out even worse.
A week ago, yeah.
But yeah, Harrisburg is, I mean, they're 6-2 coming into this game. They're a legit team. But Marion is playing.
Harrisburg has played a lot of smaller schools. They've played Hardin County twice. They've played Gallatin County. They lost to Goreville.
Wow.
Marion's definitely played a more challenging schedule. Kyan Cole again. He's having a big night. He has 14. Marion's lead is 16, and a foul as Marion has really ramped up the pressure. But when you play this kind of defense, it is going to result in more fouls. And that's now 3 on Anthony. Marion will keep him in. Gillespie looked like he thought about subbing, and now he does as Curry heads to the bench. Anthony's got to be careful here not to pick up a 4th before Curry can get in. Young on the left wing. They work it around the perimeter. It comes to man. Now Ellis. Harrisburg's offense has been stagnant tonight. Harrisburg having a hard time scoring in the half court. Ellis to man on the right wing. Guarded by Rogowski, nearly stolen by Simmons. That would have been a dunk if he would have came away with it. Instead, Rand misses a 3. Now Cole the other way. Cut off. Hickey alone in the paint. Would have had a dunk if he would have turned and scored. Instead, Cole throws up a wild shot. No good. Ellis with it in a hurry the other way. And he walks. Ellis saw a chance to try to cut into this Marion lead and got too excited and walked. All 3 officials whistled it. Coach Fehrenbacher fired up, frustrated with his team's performance here on the road tonight. Since the first quarter, they have been outscored 22-6. Curry to Rogowski on the right wing. Swings to Curry, just in the ball game for Anthony with the 3 fouls. 5:05 to go here in the third quarter. Marion in control. Trying to win their 7th game in a row. Simmons chases down the loose ball. Harrisburg just hasn't had much hustle tonight. Marion's definitely outworking them. Rogowski missed it. Here comes Ellis the other way. This time, gets in the paint, misses a layup. Now Cole with the layup in transition the other way. Kyan Cole with 16. Marion up 18, and Coach Fehrenbacher's going to have to call a timeout. He's frustrated. Harrisburg yet to score here in the third quarter. Marion outscoring them
8-0.
8-0 all from Kyan Cole. It's a full timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Holiday prices stink, stink, stunk. But Angry Tony won't let inflation steal Christmas from the children of Thrillville. Purchase a pre-owned bike from Black Diamond and Christmas is on Angry Tony. That's right, buy a pre-owned motorcycle and receive a $1,000 Visa gift card. Black Diamond has monthly payments as low as $100 plus 0 down. Hurry in before Angry Tony is back to his Frenchy ways. Online at blackdiamondhd.com.
Out of the timeout, Harrisburg searching for answers as Kyan Cole has 8 unanswered points here in the third quarter, and it's a 36-18 Marion lead. The Wildcats doubling up the Bulldogs. Kane Young on the right wing. Between the leg dribble, draws a foul, and Kyan Cole got a little too aggressive there. Young trying to make something happen as Harrisburg trailed 28-18 at the break and now find themselves down 36-18. Ellis tries to get in the paint, cut off, kicks out, ran, 3 short. Ellis chases it down, thought about the 3, now pulls it out. Drives baseline, cut off. Skip around pass to Caden Young in the right wing. Drives against Cole, step back jumper, tough shot, no good. Rebound comes to Roper just in the ball game. Roper ahead to Cole. He's had the hot hand. Hickey draws the double, kicks out to Roper. Simmons has been quiet. Cole's been the one busy tonight. Thought about it, now pulls it out. Marion sets the offense. Ellis reached on Curry. That'll be his first foul. Cole inbound. 3:27 to go here in the third. Marion in control, trying to win their 7th straight. They would move to 8-2 with a win here tonight in this non-conference game. They're 2-0 in the conference after last night's win at Carbondale. Curry sets up Cole. He's had the hot hand. The 3 doesn't fall, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Wildcats, and I don't mind that shot by Kyan Cole.
No, I don't. He's wiping his hands on his jersey. Feels like he's a little too sweaty and lost control of the ball. That ball actually kind of banked off the backboard from the baseline, so you know that's not what he intended. But no, Kyan has always had these kind of offensive skills. I think he's just pulled it all together this year, and it's remarkable to me, coming off a high ankle sprain, that he's just 100%, 110%. It seems like. I mean, I've had a high ankle sprain before, and I still don't think I've recovered. That was 20 years ago, so it's impressive, the power of youth.
Cole's game has definitely been in transition and in the fast break, off of steals and runouts. Simmons will try a 3, short. Mann chases it down, now he gives to Ellis. Harrisburg wants to run. They're going to try to get some offense in a hurry. They're going to need some offense in a hurry if they're going to hang around in this game. Yet to score here in the second half. Marion still pitching a shutout. Has as much to do with Marion's defense as it has to do with Harrisburg's offense having trouble. Coach Gillespie's going to use a timeout. It's all Marion, 36-18. They've outscored Harrisburg 8-0 since the break. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
It's the first ever year-end clearance at Anderson's family of stores, and Santa Lowell is dropping all of his prices. Get up to 70% off or 48 months interest-free financing. You'll find prices as low as $99 for twin mattresses, $279 for dining, sofas at $399, and much more. All at the first ever year-end clearance, up to 70% off or 48 months interest-free financing.
Hurry in for these savings, only at Anderson's family of stores.
Anderson's Furniture and Mattress.
Out of the timeout, it's Marion ball. They've got Curry, Roper, Simmons, Hickey, and Cole. Curry runs the offense. 2 minutes to go. Marion still holding Harrisburg without a point here in the third quarter. It's been all this guy, Kyan Cole. This time he threw it away, though. A rare mistake for Kyan tonight.
A little miscommunication. Ethan cut one way. Kyan didn't expect it.
Marion still putting some pressure on Harrisburg, and it's really gotten Harrisburg out of their element. They have yet to have any players go into double figures. 6 from Caden Young is their high point man, but he hasn't scored since the first quarter when he hit 2 threes. Simmons whistled for holding that time down. Harrisburg will inbound under their own basket. Comes to Ellis. Out to Mann to try to end the drought. Short. Rebound. Comes to Ryder on the floor, but he lost it, and it's picked up by Curry, and he comes the other way, and he lost it. So sloppy basketball both ways. That sends Rogowski and Anthony in, so Marion has their starters back in to go against Harrisburg, which also has its starters in. Harrisburg doesn't have as much depth as Marion for sure, though.
Yeah, Harrisburg scoreless in this quarter. Marion only 8 points in this quarter. They could be even worse for Harrisburg right now, but Marion's a little having a few obstacles, a few turnovers here and there.
And that might help Harrisburg end the drought, as that's now 5 team fouls on Marion in the quarter, and Harrisburg will shoot 2 free throws to try to score for the first time in nearly 7 minutes in this quarter. They've yet to score on this basket since we switched ends and started going this way after halftime. Owen ran with a chance to end the drought. First free throw is good, and Harrisburg finally has its first points of the second half. 36-19. Marion's outscored Harrisburg 8-1 now here in the third. Makes them both. Now a foul called against Mann for Harrisburg. That's the third team foul on the Bulldogs. And with a minute 01 to left, a minute 01 to play here in the third quarter, Marion will inbound again. Anthony across the half line. Dribbles with his left. Now back to his right. Kicks it to Rogowski in front of the Harrisburg bench. Slashing. Nice move. Rogo has 8. The lead is back to 18. This is as big as it's been for Marion. It came here in the third as they really busted this thing open. Young out of control. Lost it. Harrisburg gets the offensive rebound. Mann will fire a 3, and he hits one. Back to a 15-point game. The first field goal of the half for the Bulldogs. Looks like Marion's going to hold for the last shot.
Marion with his big lead. That last bucket by Rogo was his first field goal since first quarter. That says a lot about this Marion team.
Anthony slashes to the basket, gets fouled. And the score, and one more for Reese Anthony. Fouls on Young. And a chance to get the lead back to 18 as the third quarter comes to an end. Can't complete the three-point play. Ellis, as time expires, no. Mann fouled on the tip. Push from behind as Mann tried to tip it in. And Mann will shoot 2 free throws with no time on the clock to end the third quarter. Ellis threw up a 3 with 2 seconds left. Mann tried to tip it at the buzzer and drew a foul on Rogowski. And Mann can't take advantage as he misses the first of 2.
So this is Harrisburg's third trip to the line tonight. Fourth trip to the line. Marion only has 3 trips to the line. That's one of the reasons this game feels like it's just zipped right along.
1 of 2 for Mann, so it'll be 40-24 after 3 quarters. Marion outscored Harrisburg 12-6 in that third quarter and leads by 16. We'll be right back after this.
We want to help students when they come right out of high school. We want to get them through that 2 years and get them into a career or get them onto a transfer. But we're also here for the adults like I was. You know, I always knew I wanted to have choices and do different things. I went to apprentice school, I went to lineman's school, and then having the education expanded on that. We have a great event coming up in October 24th. It's a spotlight on John A. Logan College. We are going to have every program we have here on campus here for you to talk to people.
3 hospitals, 1 shared vision. Welcome to a new era of care as we introduce Deaconess Illinois Crossroads, dedicated to elevating healthcare for Southern Illinois. From Heartland Regional to now Deaconess Illinois Medical Center, driven to provide you with the highest quality care every single day. And Union County Hospital is now proudly Deaconess Illinois Union County. All combine innovation with compassion, where your health is our #1 priority. Join us as we redefine healthcare together.
Go Wildcats.
We're back here live for the start of the fourth quarter. It'll be Harrisburg ball trailing Marion 40-24 alongside Bill Swinford. I'm Riley Swinford. Ross Swinford to my right on the controls for this non-conference matchup between the host Marion Wildcats and the visiting Harrisburg Bulldogs. Marion has dominated since the first quarter. It was tied at 12 after 1. But since then, Marion has outscored Harrisburg 28-12. That's where we stand now. Marion leading by 16. Marion's done a great job keeping Harrisburg's 2 best players, Caden Young and Jelon Ellis, in check. But right on cue, Ellis gets a steal and a chance for a run out. Goes up and scores. Harrisburg still within 14, and they put on a press. In Harrisburg's mind, they can still hang around and make this a game. Still a lot of time. Crazier things have happened. Marion's just got to slow the pace, take care of the basketball, and get good shots. No shot clock in effect. No reason to get in a big hurry with it, up 14. 7 and some change here to play in this game. We'll name our player of the game in the postgame afterwards, sponsored by the Hub Recreation Center. So far, leading candidates, Kyan Cole. He sits on the bench right now, but he was Marion's offense by himself in the third quarter to help them build this big lead. Marion nearly turned it over. Simmons regains control, throws out to Anthony. Marion's really taking the air out of the ball. Putting on the stall, up 14.
And it's going to be another strength of this senior-laden Wildcat team is their patience on offense and their smart decisions on the offensive end. They know this is what they should do. And you saw there with Simmons, after Reese Anthony made a bad pass, these guys also have the skills of covering each other, and moments like that, Simmons was able to recover. Just so many good things to say about these Wildcats.
Simmons, after about a minute-long possession, nails a college-range 3. Simmons has been quiet tonight. He just has 5 points, but that was a loud 3 he just hit there to make it back to a 17-point game after Harrisburg had cut it to 14. Marion trying to still get some stops here on the other end. Harrisburg's offense has been sluggish in the half court. Young tries to force the issue, and he's fouled. They say it's on the floor, and Harrisburg will inbound. Foul goes against Curry. Third foul on Cam Curry. Harrisburg subs. They put Braxton Murphy, a sophomore, back in the game as Young will sit. Man to inbound for the Bulldogs. It's to Murphy, who just checked in. Gives it out to Rand. Spins, cut off. Short jumper by Ryder, no good. Got his own rebound. It's tipped out of bounds by Race Hickey. And it will stay Harrisburg ball. The inbound to Murphy. Wild shot hits the top of the backboard, no good. Harrisburg gets the board. Ellis kicks out, man will fire a 3, no. Rebound Rogowski. 5.5 minutes to play in this game. Simmons up, no good, gets his own board. Blocked. Here comes Harrisburg the other way. Ellis leads the break. 2-on-2, stops, pops, left it short. Here comes Curry the other way. And he's fouled. Foul on Owen Rand, number 30 for the Bulldogs. And Marion will inbound up 17 with 5:12 to play. Quistel and Young come back in for the Bulldogs. Ellis and Mann will head to the bench. Anthony swings to Simmons on the right wing, drives baseline, dumps it to Hickey, throws it up and in. Race Hickey's had a quiet 8 points, and he's been a good option around the inside post presence, as Harrisburg has no size to defend him.
Really like the way he's learned to take advantage of his height. He doesn't try to do anything fancy in there. Just as soon as he gets that ball in his hands, he goes up quickly. And because of his height, he can just sometimes just lay it right over the rim. No reason to throw up a bunch of pump fakes or spin moves. Just go up.
Harrisburg was called for an illegal screen their last time down, so Marion with the ball up 19. This is their biggest lead. Cole, who leads Marion in scoring, kicks it out. Simmons, 3 too strong. Hickey cleans it up. Second effort, no good. Third chance.
Get in there.
Yes. And one for Race Hickey. And that's about the most emotion you'll see out of Race Hickey as he scores and gives Marion its biggest lead, 21. And a chance for one more at the line as Race Hickey's logging some big minutes here in the second half.
And you talked about he's having a quiet game, but a good game. 10 points, 8 rebounds.
Can't complete the three-point play, but Rogowski's there to get the offensive board. Kicks it out to Cole. He'll try a three on the right wing, no good, and Hickey's whistled for a foul on the rebound. First foul in Race, so he's played defense without fouling tonight. That's allowed him to play some big minutes.
Yeah.
Another candidate for our Hub Recreation Center player of the game. Looks like it will come down between Hickey and Cole. Ellis on the left wing. Trying to slash to the basket. Can't finish. Hickey's there to clean it up. Marion with another chance to work the clock. Up 21, under 4 minutes to play. Blake Blue will come in at the next timeout. Probably for Hickey. Cole out to Rogowski. Rogowski's been quiet tonight, held just to 8 points. Cut off, kicks out to Cole. Now to Anthony. Marion running a long possession here. Inside it goes to Hickey. Shot fake, and he's fouled. Nice move there by Race to draw the contact and head back to the line with the chance to redeem himself after missing the free throw the last time down. He's in double figures with 10. Make it 11. Committed to Wren Lake College, where he will play next fall. Hickey makes one of two. The rebound comes to Ellis. In transition the other way. Slashing, kicks it out. Mann hands it off. Rand back to Mann. Now it's Ellis in the left wing. Drives baseline, up and under for two. Leads 20, 3:05 to play. Anthony gets inside, can't finish. Under 3 minutes to go, Marion up 20 in a position to win its 7th game in a row. Ellis stops, pops for three and hits. The lead is 18. 17, they counted the three now. First put it up as a 2.
Ellis with just 3 points through 3 quarters now has 10.
Marion still with their starters in the game. Now a run out for Owen Rand. Harrisburg trying to make it more respectable, back to 15 after Marion had gotten up as much as 21. Gillespie's going to use a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
My part-time service in the Army National Guard gives me a lot of opportunities. I have the ability to serve close to home, wherever that may be in the volunteer state. It also provides tuition benefits, making it possible to get the education I've always wanted. And since my service is part-time, I can pursue my dream job in the career field I choose. With part-time service in the Army National Guard, I really can have it all.
Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Hi, I'm Dr. Marty Blue. I'm a chiropractor in Marion, Illinois now, and I do dry needling and Graston technique, a lot of sports med. I just want people to be able to feel comfortable, call me, make an appointment, just love to talk to people, whatever they need. A lot of times people just say, hey, is this a chiropractic thing? And you know, most of the time it is, and if not, I'll show you where you need to go next. You know, I make it very personalized. There's no canned chiropractic. It's just, if you, whatever you need, we'll talk about it. So just give me a call.
Marion ball out of the timeout. 2 minutes to play, leading by 18, 48-33 here on the Marion Stars Wildcat Game Day. Kyan Coles had a nice game, but can't finish that one. Kane Young with a rebound and in a hurry with it the other way. Quistel hands to Ellis. Ellis working on Cole, slashing. Might have been contact, gets his own rebound. Goes up and scores. Harrisburg's made it respectable after it got in the 20s. They've cut it back to 13, but they're going to run out of time as Marion has the ball up 13 with a minute 24 to play.
This is the beauty of these fast starts that Marion gets, and although we didn't necessarily get a fast start right out of the gun tonight, had a strong first half again, and so when start to feel a little tired, you get that big lead, a little cushion, and that's going to work for them again tonight.
Under a minute to play, Marion working the clock, no shot clock, a chance to dribble this out if they want to. Simmons
Nice pass.
slashes and scores. Simmons has 7, and it's a 15-point Marion lead. The only thing still in question is the final score, as Marion will go to 8-2. Harrisburg will fall to 6-3. Adrian Mann cut off, goes back to Ellis. He'll fire a 3, short. Rebound Simmons, and he fell down, and they call a travel. 21 seconds to play. Fans start to head to the exits. If you're watching, stay with us. We'll have our Deaconess Illinois Medical Center post-game show and our Hub Recreation Center player of the game. We'll also have our Thrillville thrilling moment of the game to name in the post-game. Ellis drives baseline for 2. That makes it a 13-point game, and that might be where it stands as Marion has a chance to dribble it out. As Cole will get across the half line. And that will be the final. 50-37, Marion is 8-2 heading into Christmas. Harrisburg falls to 6-3. We'll be back to recap it with the post-game show right after this. This is the Marion Stars Wildcat Game Day.
Hey, this is Michael Anderson, owner of Anderson Boys Trash Service. We are locally owned and operated. We are reliable and affordable. Weekly trash service. I look forward to hearing from you soon. I appreciate you, and my family appreciate the business. 618-925-1215, or you can check us out on Facebook at Anderson Boys Trash Service.
Since 1999, Clark Natural Stone is a family-owned business that strives to not only offer you the best selection of rock and mulch in the country, but also provide you with the best service. Clark Natural Stone Slinger Truck is a great option when you need rock, sand, or gravel placed in an area not easily accessible to a conventional dump bed. To schedule your delivery or to ask any questions, call 618-997-3889 or visit our website, clarknaturalstone.com.
At Legence Bank, we make it easy to achieve your financial goals. Working with small businesses, farmers, and individuals, we strive to be your partner in convenient, local, and personalized banking solutions. From investing in your priorities to helping our community grow, we're committed to making a difference at Legence Bank.
I always know I can count on the people at Legence to answer my questions and connect me to the services I need.
We have you covered with a range of fraud prevention tools to keep your accounts safe and secure. With real-time debit card alerts, advanced encryption, and card controls, you can stay one step ahead of fraud with these security features.
Legence Bank supports you on and off the field. Go Wildcats!
It's a place to work hard, to learn, and to grow. It's a place to relieve stress and unwind. It's a place to have fun and enjoy time together. It's a place to be in your own space, to work out alongside friends, or to be part of a bigger community.
The Hub is the place where you belong.
Visit thehubmarion.com for more info.
Welcome to Wit Wisdom, located at 202 North Market in downtown Marion, Illinois. We're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 5. Stop in and check out our spirit wear, custom tees, embroidery services, and more, all in a historical boutique setting. Check us out anytime online at www.witandwisdomstore.com.
Want to know one of the best ways to show your Saluki pride? I'm Luke Martin, voice of the SIU Salukis and proud owner of a Banterra Saluki Visa debit card. Being able to use a Saluki branded debit card with no fees at more than 55,000 ATMs and special Saluki offers is a perk. Knowing that my transactions go towards supporting SIU is a win. Plus, Banterra is the bank that you want as a partner. Stop by a Banterra branch for details. Banterra is a proud supporter of regional athletics. Member FDIC.
Contact Kenya Garner for an auto quote today.
Hi, I'm Tyler Young with the print shop here in Marion. We're on the square. We just got done doing some perforated vinyl here at Swinford Publications. So this is the vinyl that you can see out, but people can't see in, and it gives a nice little look and feel to a number of different kinds of businesses. So come see us at the print shop. We're at 1112 North Carbon, next to AutoZone behind Hardee's.
Do you feel like your business is sinking in accounting and payroll work? Are business taxes and confusing technology dragging you down? Call the experts at Kemper CPA Group. We'll answer your questions and give you the tools to keep your business afloat.
(50-37) the final as Marion beats Harrisburg tonight in the non-conference game. The Wildcats go to 8-2, winners of 7 in a row after a 1-2 start. Harrisburg falls to 6-3. Both teams will be off until they go to their respective Christmas tournaments. Marion will be at Taylorville. Harrisburg will be at El Dorado. Alongside Bill Swinford, I'm Riley Swinford. We had the call of this exciting non-conference game. As we said early in the game, it was a good rematch, a good renewal of the rivalry between these two schools. And for one quarter, it was close, and then Marion took control.
Yeah, I just can't say enough good things about this Marion squad and the way they're playing, and it's still early in the season, but we kind of like to see them playing this well later in the season. They're already hit their stride. They play so well together, and yeah, these are all senior starters, and they have played a lot together. But you think about Ethan Simmons coming over, he's just still in his second year in Marion, having come over from Crab Orchard. You got Race Hickey, who went through injuries and other things that kept him out of the lineup. These guys just are playing terrific together. Team basketball, moving the ball, finding the best shots, and the amount of steals, amount of pokes that they get, just taking the ball away. Gets a team like Harrisburg. It's got to make them feel like their heads are still spinning out there. And as you said, Harrisburg is a good team, 6-3 now, and but not used to playing a team like Marion. It's evident.
Let's go ahead and recap the stats brought to you by Kemper CPA Group LLP. Leading the Wildcats tonight was Kyan Cole.
Yeah, Kyan Cole led the way with 16 points. Kyan also had at least 4 steals. I had him down for 4 steals. I feel like he might have had even more. Another strong game, too, out of another senior, Race Hickey. Big man in the middle with 11 points and 8 rebounds on the night. And couple blocks and several alterations of Harrisburg's shots under the bucket. Looked really good out there tonight, and he looked really tired when he sat down in the fourth quarter between tonight and last night's Carbondale game. Races put out an effort this weekend, and good on him. Caden Rogowski, the team's leading scorer, scored just 8. It's rare to keep him out of double figures, and then to see Marion also come away with a large gap and a large win is pretty impressive on this team. Ethan Simmons with 7 points on the night. Just 2 at halftime, finished with 7. 6 points for Reese Anthony. Reese played a good game as well, 3 steals, a couple of assists. And Cam Curry, the sophomore guard, finished with 2 points. For Harrisburg, just four people scoring, including Jalon Ellis with 14. He just had 3 at halftime, finished with 14. Caden Young with 6. Owen Rand with 8. Adrian Mann with 7, and then Caden Young with 6. I missed a bucket in there somewhere. That doesn't quite add up, but I just had those 4 scores, and just a good effort by Marion on both ends of the court tonight.
It's now time to name our Hub Recreation Center player of the game, and for the first time this season, Dad, I think we have to give it to number 2, Kyan Cole.
I agree. I was kind of campaigning for Kyan last game that we streamed, but he made it easy for us tonight. I mean, Race Hickey played a heck of a game, but Kyan was very special tonight. You could tell he was really feeling it and having a great time out there, and we're all just very happy for him. I talked to him on the sideline during the football season after he hurt his ankle. At that point, he wasn't absolutely sure he was done for the season, but you kind of felt like he was because Gus Gillespie knew how important he would be to this Wildcat backcourt, and it looks like it was a good decision because Kyan's 100% healthy and playing some great basketball. And I'm looking down at him right now, talking to his old teammate Phoenix Hatchett, who's a former Wildcat, and they're smiling, they're having a good time.
We've got one last thing to do here, and that's name our Thrillville thrilling moment of the game. No big standout plays really tonight, no big dunks, no big crazy highlights, but we did get some instant replays from the Rogowski girls, and this is our Thrillville thrilling moment of the game. It was Cam Curry on a spin move for a basket. That was our thrilling moment of the game, brought to you by the Black Diamond family of businesses. Of course, the Oasis Outdoors, Oasis Lawn and Garden, Oasis Power Sports, The Turn, Kokopelli, Black Diamond, Harley Davidson, Black Diamond Homes, Black Diamond RV, Mountain Dew Stadium, the Thrill Billies, of course.
Oasis Home Center.
Oasis Home Center. So many of these businesses we've gotten to know so well over the last 12 days for the Thrillville 12 days of giveaways, and we've got one more still on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, that's next Tuesday morning. We'll come live to you on our Facebook pages as well as the Black Diamond family of businesses Facebook pages. They're giving away a really nice Harley Davidson. We've had a lot of fun with those guys, giving away over $40,000 in prizes through these 12 days of giveaways, and we'll look forward to that. I know you guys are getting ready to head out to the Turn tonight.
We're still talking about it. We're trying to figure out where we're going, but the Turn is definitely high on our list. It's one of our favorites, and we recommend it to anybody that hasn't tried it yet. It's the restaurant at Kokopelli. It's got a little something for everyone. So,
hey, it's great to have Sam Swinford, the SIC coach, here with us tonight. He makes sure that we move these post-game shows along, especially when he's hungry. And there he is. Get a look at Sam. He's here checking out some players tonight and looking forward to eating with his brothers.
Thanks to everyone for watching. Thanks to our sponsors who make these live streams possible. We'll be back with more live Marion High School boys and girls basketball after Christmas break. Until then, have a Merry Christmas. On behalf of the Swinford Media Group, I'm Riley Swinford. Bill Swinford to my left, Ross Swinford to my right. Good night from Wilson Gym.
Presented by Swinford Media Group. Get ready for an electrifying Wildcat Game Day. Powered by our incredible sponsors. Watermark Auto Group. John A. Logan College. Black Diamond Harley Davidson. Moreland-Bishop McDonalds. Deaconess, Illinois Medical Center. Anderson's Furniture and Mattress. Chick-Fil-A of Marion. The Hub Recreation Center. Legence Bank. Kemper CPA Group. Banterra Bank. The Illinois Army National Guard. The Bank of Herrin. SIU Credit Union. State Farm Kenya Garner. SouthernTrust Bank. Wellness Unlimited. First Southern Bank. Clark Natural Stone LLC. Wit Wisdom. The print shop at Pieces of Learning. Anderson Boys Trash Service. Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Marion Plumbing LLC. Urology Institute.